Hello, internet friends. In this video, we will be... What page are we on here? This is page 2608, if you're following along in the plans, which maybe one of you is. Not to be facetious. But, now I'm actually curious what the definition of facetious is. Okay, and the definition of facetious... I'm just gonna play it because I can't talk.
Facetious.
Yeah. Anyway, definition of
Facetious.
is treating serious issues with deliberately inappropriate humor, flippant. If you ever wanted to know that and didn't know how to read a dictionary. Anyway, let's see. So we are clicoing the bulkhead, the 1405 bulkhead to be specific, to the inboard seat ribs. Then we're going to match drill, and eventually, what else do? We rivet the ribs to the bulkhead, and then we create what is called the bracket, the idler bracket, 1405E idler bracket. I don't know where the idler is. I guess I should read ahead in the plans and find out. But I'll actually save that for another day. Today has been one of those days where, it starts off, you think you're doing great. All your rivets are coming out perfectly. And then, you drink 2 beers and you mess up one rivet and you drill it out and you fix it, and then, another rivet goes bad, and you're like, man, maybe I don't have it together today. And you know what the solution is? The solution is to drink another beer and think everything is awesome again. And anyway, what were we saying about facetious in the beginning? Maybe that's one of my flaws. Maybe when I go to therapy, I'll talk about that. If I go to therapy, ever. I don't know. I've never actually been to therapy. Now I'm wondering how that would go. I think anyone that decides to build a plane probably needs to go to therapy because, well, I don't know. They don't really have commitment issues. They might. If you give up, you probably need to go to therapy. Although maybe that also could be a rational decision, right? Like, if you realize that it's too much and it's taking away, too much out of your life, then that could be a rational decision. But spending all this time in your garage, sorry, I didn't mean to go into existentialism or cause you to have those thoughts, but anyway, there we are. I just can't stop myself after 2 beers, so obviously the solution is go to 3 beers, and then we can start discussing the meaning of life. Oh, so this is interesting here. So when we build these brackets, they come with the flat edges, right? And Van says to bend or create a flange at a 45-degree angle. So I don't know if I figured it out yet, but oh, there it goes. Yeah, so I took a ruler. The easiest way I figured to do it is take a ruler, draw a line between the 2, I don't know what to call it, ends of the flanges that are already there, and then bend along that line. So make sure you bend in the correct direction, which I had to check about, 4 times against the plans before I tried to do it. Although before you do that, let's see, this is where you want to do this before you start drinking, so you only have one thing left to do. Because after I bent it, then I realized that I needed to dimple 2 holes, and the dimpler didn't fit. Luckily, I had a reduced diameter die that ended up working. Oh, and if you didn't see, the package came from Vans that did not have the bracket that I needed to rebuild, but it did have my rudder pedals. So yeah, now I have rudder pedals for when I need them. One day maybe I'll get a bracket. And so Vans, I have an actual suggestion. I know you're not a computer company, but you should have some kind of process that runs against orders to see if any order that's shipping out and that you've created a tracking number for or whatever, if there's additional parts you can throw in that box. Now, I'm sure you don't have a database person, but just a suggestion. If you're shipping out a box that could also fit smaller parts in it, someone could write that SQL query for you. So there you go. That's my software request for the day, knowing that you're not a software company. So sorry for looking at everything from a software perspective. Anyway, enough rambling. It's time to go to bed. So if you would like to also ramble about Van's aircraft, come join our Slack group. You don't have to ramble. You can just watch other people post things that they messed up, but it's entertaining. Link is in the description. See you in the next video.